loading up more stuff to system RAM.
Buried by sandstorms. I'm getting an abnormal amount of sparks. Could this be any Tiba's doing? For the sake of the fallen sentinels, I will find it.
That line sounded awfully similar to what she says after we leave the presence chamber after the Matrix 11 encounter with her having to kill Taki. When she says that, I promise you, I will find it and I will make them pay, you know? That line. Coincidence?
Eve, look around. This place.
Wait.
Graveyard.
Natiba's incoming. A lot of them.
God, they sense some kind of vibration.
What are you guys... Okay. Almost. Eve is ignoring some buttons. The lag there, to be honest. Does this work versus these lurkers? Of course it wouldn't. I don't have enough time, guys. What are you doing?
Monsters killed the people here.
Happens all the time. It's more common than you'd think. For us, and for you.
I think I know why June ended up like that. If she's the only survivor...
No, I don't think so. Go, hurry. It's too late for me.
Sorrow,
Hit that
guilt,
way and you'll
regret.
get the Scion. You have to
Can't
survive.
handle it. You end
Even
up
if that
like
means
her.
you're the only one left alive. to find.
Treasure or no treasure, let's just grab the memory sticks. Finish what we started.
All right.
Back to Adam's very subtle manipulation. Although I don't think... You think Adam even half of the time when he's saying that stuff? If he's actually just wants to be compassionate? If he's even thinking about, you know, his manipulative side, what he's trying to get from our Eve here? Or if he's just actually trying to be nice and understanding and just seeing how Eve reacts to that? Maybe that is his actual like personality now. Dick to live, dick and hide to live, dick to live, dick and hide to live. Hurry up, Dick, or you'll get eaten by them monsters. Monster Dick, hurry up and Dick. Yeah, I think when it comes to Adam's manipulation, it's likely because he's such a compassionate and sincere person towards his own species. At least nowadays he is, but if you go back in time, you know, back when he was known as as Raphael Marx, like, dude, the surviving humans in Aldous Levoir and Abyss Levoir, he straight up just decided to override the Human Liberation Front, the Central Computer's wishes, like Rappy's like educated like knowledge of what he's supposed to be doing, or what he's supposed to do with his research subjects in the laboratories. Like, he straight up just overread Rappy's own like internal algorithm of, you know, knowing how to like genetically like evolve humankind in a safe manner. He overread that, overread that, just so that he can get his army against Mother Sphere faster up and running. And then there's also the contamination that also happened in the Abyss Levoir area, which is or maybe wasn't any doing of Raphael Marx himself. But it is very clear that Adam from those times was significantly more I guess maybe not maybe impulsive, but he was dealing in absolutes a lot more against Mother Sphere's you know, absolute decisions as well, you know? Like, he knew that he had to like meet Mother Sphere's wrath with his own like unwavering like decision making and judgment as a counter to what Mother Sphere was doing. So I guess it might just be that. Maybe he always was sincere and compassionate person, but he just had to change because of those times. Or maybe he's been malformed and changed into the person he is nowadays, because nowadays he doesn't have anything else to live for besides, you know, helping the surviving humanity, or what there is even left anymore, to find either solace in their own existence, or maybe just, you know, as he says himself on his end dialogue, he wants to find a way for both the, you know, organic humans and the enhanced humans to inherit the best parts of human, what the human race has to offer, you know, in this intertwined species between the two species of humanity. So, like, it could be either way around. Adam could have always been, you know, the way he is now, or he could have been changed into this person because of his, you know, situational influence that he has gotten from all of these surviving androids. And, well, I bet there's some, like, Eidos Company androids also, maybe, somewhere, but from what we know, Mother Sphere is, like, the only one that's actually, like, technically speaking, like, the only android is like artificial intelligence that is still like somewhat alive and thriving. All of the other ones are just some droids wandering around with like some integral like predetermined like algorithms that they are following, because they are mostly just combat droids or maybe service drones, something like that. So those are not really capable of being like human in our normal like cognitive and sentient sense as the androids are that we keep finding throughout the game. So there's also that. I received messages from a city called Zion. It said everyone is welcome. It said we could all live together. The city welcomes everyone in the name of the Prophet Oracle. I don't believe it's a real city. I think my sisters believe in it though. Maybe they just need something to believe in. I wish I could go there. I truly do. There's some health item also on the right there. Unless it's maybe gold. Fun. Bitcoin and gold. You know, I think I like my hypothesis about Adam becoming much more compassionate and sincere person as he is nowadays, much more. It makes sense. Like, in his younger days, when he was still living in harmony with Mother Sphere, he already had to have, like, a certain sense of, like, he had to have a certain sense of, like, calmness and resolve working with Mother Sphere, because he knew what Mother Sphere could possibly become if he does not, you know, do anything to quench Mother Sphere's, like, ambitions on what the species of humanity should become like, you know? And maybe he himself also knew from the very beginning that, you know, there was only enough space for, like, one species of humanity as the dominant species on the planet, you know? And maybe he always knew what it actually could become.